Hello, participant. Welcome you are in our course Gender in Livestock Development, Week 8, lecture number 10. And this is our last lecture in which we will summarize whatever we have discussed in previous lectures by the different course instructors under the following points: course recap, reflections, and future directions and focus for gender and equity and institutions, and what are the role of different institutions, policies, and innovativeness in livestock development. The course overview. This course mainly focus on livestock as a gendered livelihood system. What are the different role of a particular gender in livelihood या livestock development system? Women invisible but critical contribution. Women play an important role in entire livestock production and dairy activity. Need for gender sensitive policies, technology, and institutions. Course structure that consists uh, 8 thematic weeks. In each and every week, have already shared and focused on different aspects of women empowerment in livestock sectors. The first week mainly focused on the foundation of gender in livestock, what are the meaning of and role of gender and sex in livestock, and what are their importance, their scope of a gender in livestock in world, in India, and in different part of in India. Gender, their concept, their developmental approaches, and gender sensitization in animal husbandry, livestock work is highly feminized but undervalued. Learning outcome of the first week lectures that mainly discussed and focused on gender role are the socially constructed, and livestock policies must address women reality and sensitization in the first stage towards the inclusive growth. These all the aspects we have already discovered in the first week lectures. Then second week, in second week we have mainly focused on gender role, division of labor, gender division of labor in livestock, women's workload and their time, gender specific skills and indigenous knowledge, and cultural and economical challenges. This topic we had already discussed in a detailed manner in the second week of our this course. Second week, institutional gender relations, gender relation within the family, community, market, institutions, and different types of role and responsibility and status of women in different part, in different time, in different conditions and situations. We had already discussed in the second week, and the learning outcome was women contribute more labor but receive less recognition. Power imbalance affect access and decision making. In third week, we had discussed about and focused on access, participation, and nutrition, access to land, credit, and inputs by the women, gender access to livestock services, participation in extension and other decision making activity in different types of entrepreneurial activities, livestock and household nutrition. What are the different correlations? Occupational and health dimensions, occupational hazards in livestock and work, then health risk for women when they have started in livestock and other activities, need, different types of need for the economical and safety focused on their interventions. Week 4 had mainly focused and discussed about gender analysis and the framework, importance of gender analysis, method of gender analysis, and we had also discussed about the framework, Harvard framework, Moser framework, and identified different gaps and design inclusive program. So many things we had already discussed in week 4. And learning outcome was practical and strategical gender needs, essential for livestock and project planning. Week number 5 focused on gender and technology. What are the role of gender and technology? Women as user of co-developer of technology, gender sensitive dissemination, indigenous technical knowledge, and barriers to technology adoption for their betterments. And learning outcome was mainly focused the use of different ICT in the process of women empowerment through livestock development. And week 6 mainly focused on gender mainstreaming and budgeting. Gender mainstreaming consists global and Indian perspective. What are the different perspective, different area, different conditions, status, policies, schemes? We have already discussed in week 6. Mainstreaming in livestock and value chain, and gender busting include their definitions, their processes, and their indicators. Budget barriers and case studies. In 6 weeks, we had discussed about what was the different barriers, lack of data, weak institutional capacity and linkage, political will, gender disaggregated data, and case study from the livestock schemes. In week 7, we had discussed about different policies, different rights of women for their empowerment, and different schemes like Ujjwala and Mission Shakti Kendra, Mission Shakti Scheme, National Policy Initiative since independence, and legal rights and their entitlements, action plan for gender mainstreaming. And the dimensions of women empowerment we had discussed in week 7 about the empowerment of women in different dimensions like economical dimensions, social dimensions, political dimensions, psychological dimensions, and legal empowerment through the livestock sectors. And in week 8, we had discussed about the role of different institutions and their innovations for the women empowerment through livestock development, and role of self-help group and cooperatives for the betterment of women, and what was different livestock based entrepreneurial activities that was existing running in our country, and different role of public private partnership on gender specific. What are the different role, importance, scope and area and form of farmer producer organizations? And in week 8 we had also discussed about women centric livestock institutions, collective strength, market accessibility, risk sharing, leadership development and sustainable livelihood. The future direction in gender and livestock development is women lead livestock enterprises, digital and climate smart technology. We should focus for the development and betterment of the women. Gender responsive extension system, it is a very important aspect and approach. We should focus, we should include in future. Strong institutional convergence and evidence based policy making. We should always focus to form a policy that mainly focus for women. At last, the gender equity is a fundamental to sustainable livestock development. Women are central producer and manager, not auxiliary workers. Closing gap in access, control and decision making is a critical. Gender analysis, strengthening policies, program and outcomes, institutions and technology must be women centered. Livestock offer a powerful tool and pathway for the inclusive empowerment of the women in society. Thank you. Thank you all.